Okay, let's see, just a message cam. Okay, I'm just gonna call out your names and you're gonna have to correct me for the pronunciation. Also, as I'm sharing, if I'm speaking too fast, just raise your hand. I can see, even though you have all are muted, I can see your pictures. And so if I'm talking too fast, raise your hand to have me slow down. Also, if you have a question at any time, please raise your hand and turn on your audio, and you are welcome to ask me any question at any time. So let's start. It looks like Tang Swan Piang. Can you give me your name, your age, and tell me something about yourself?
My full name is Kang Sun Piang, and you can call me Swan Pi. I'm 19 years old. I like reading book. I also like watching movie. So I watch a lot of movie, especially English subtitle.
Especially what?
English subtitle, English movie.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Okay, Sarah Huthu, can you tell me your name, age, and something about yourself?
Yes, my full name is Tutu Nyeng. Yeah, I am 40 years old. Yeah, I like to read like fiction and non-fiction book and some biography. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Anything other than reading?
Please tell me again, repeat me again.
Do you like, tell me something else. Do you like cooking or do you like sports or?
Yes, yeah, I like to play badminton.
Okay,
I
very
enjoy.
good.
Yeah, thank you.
Very good, thank you. Okay, Iris?
My full name is Sananta, and I'm 11 years old. And I like to read comic books because it's funny, and I like to make origamis.
Okay. Okay, very good. Very good. Nai Hitet, I am not saying that correctly, but can you tell me your name, your age, and something about yourself?
Yes, like my full name is Nated Lin, like you can call me Nated, and I'm gonna be 21 in coming December, and I like to taking photos of everything. Yeah.
So you like photography?
Yeah, photography. Yeah.
Do you have your own camera?
No. I took with my cell phone.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Very good, thank you. Thank you. Okay, May, can you give me your name, age, and something interesting about yourself?
Yeah, my name is my full name is Mimia Ha. You can call me Hannah, and I am 20 years old in this October. I have a lot of hobbies like readings and learning the languages. It's just really amazing for me. I also learn Korean and Chinese a bit. Yes, I would like to learning language is my hobby. So like I'm really enjoy it, and it's a fan of like learning languages, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. So if someone speaks 3 languages, do you know what they're called in English?
Multilingual.
3 languages is a trilingual, right?
Or yeah.
If someone speaks 2 languages, they're called a
Bilingual.
bilingual, correct? And what if
Yes.
someone speaks one language? What are they called? An American. I'm an American. I speak 1 language, so I'm very impressed.
Yes. Yes, I speak or full language, I think.
Yes, very good, very good.
Yes.
Okay, Tianco Fio, I'm sorry, I'm not saying that correctly. Can you tell me your name, age, and something about yourself? Peng Ko Fio?
Okay.
Yep.
My name is Brian Gopio. You can call me Robert. I am in 14. And I like playing games and learning other language. And now I'm learning about Finnish and English.
Oh. Very good. Why Finnish?
Like, okay. In Finnish, like hello, terve.
I say that again, the last word.
Right? Can you me again?
So can you repeat what you just said about Finnish? That's okay. We'll move on. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Akarit and Kathari, you were here last week with me. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Vale.
Can you tell me your names and ages again, and tell me something about yourselves again?
Okay. I'm Gayatri Suzanne, and I'm 12 years old. I like to do quizzes, and I have a YouTube channel on my own. I post math quiz there.
Okay. And how about you?
My full name is Ingrid Sousan, and I'm 10 years old. I like making videos on my YouTube channel.
Okay. Okay, very good. Thank you both. Okay, Zayartun.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Yatun. I'm 22 years old. I like this reach people, motivation post and psychology post. And 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 I like to another language and for example English or Chinese.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Philip Moan. Yes. Can you tell me your name, age, and something interesting about yourself? Philip, are you there? I see your hand there. Can you hear me, Philip? No? Okay, I'll go to the next one. Maybe we'll come back to you. How about you, Nugan? I'm saying that wrong, I'm sure.
Me.
Yes.
My full name is Sumundu Tiel and my surname is Unku. I'm 18 years old and I like dancing and I'm studying diploma.
For what degree?
Business foundation.
Okay, very good.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. Okay, Thun Yati Niang.
Yes, sir. So, hello everyone. My name is Metonya Dinaiu. So, there is nothing much to say about myself, but I love reading English novels and listening to music in my leisure time. So, it's really nice to meet you all.
And how old are you?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I am 12 years old.
12 years old. Very good. Very good. Okay, Lily, how about you?
Also, like my full name is Yaminatu, and I'm also 12 years old. My hobbies for this year, like for now, is like studying because I have a lot of exam to pass, and then like I like listen to music also, and sometimes singing and dancing.
Okay, very good, very good. And Thina,
Hello, yes. My full name is Tida Nhang. I'm 18 years old currently, and I like watching YouTube video and I like listening to music. Also, I like learning languages too.
okay, very good, thank you. And Cece, were you here last week with me, Cece? Oh, couldn't hear you, there you go.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
My full name is Nechantu. That my family, my student, my friend, everybody call me Sisi. Yes, lovely name Sisi. Very easy one.
Yes,
Recently, I'm into Asian dynasty. Yes, like I was surprised to find out that Kamar dynasty. You know Kamar dynasty? Kamar. Yes, I was surprised. The Kamar dynasty broke down into three nations later on. They become Thailand, Laos, and Cambodia. I was like surprised. This is my first time knowing that.
okay. And how old are you again, Cece?
21 years old.
12?
21.
21, thank you, thank you, thank you, very good, thank you. And Thuzar, is that how you pronounce your name?
Hello, hi, my name is my full name is Zavio. I like reading about and I listen to music. I'm 21 years old.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you, thank you. And I have a young lady down here with the number or G11B31. I don't know, can you tell me your name, your age, and something interesting about yourself?
Yes, that's my code in my school. I just leave for my online school. Yeah. Hello, I'm Midoraki. I'm 17 years old and I'm in grade 11. I like psychology and study science. Science is my favorite subject. Thank you.
Very good, thank you. And then Nason Lin?
Yes, sir. Nice to meet you too again.
Yes, yes.
Yes, my name is Nathan Long. I'm 22 years old. Now, I'm a law university student who is studying about the politics at university. Yeah, and currently I live in Sydney. Yeah, reading books and listening to music and playing football and driving a car. This is this my favorite to do in my free time. Actually, I'm always do today. I drive a car in the monastery compound. Yeah, one of my apartments allowed me to drive a car.
Okay, very good,
Yeah.
very good, very good.
Thank you.
Thank you. How about you, James?
Hello, hello everyone. Can you hear my voice?
I can hear, yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. First of all, nice to meet you all. My real name is Saintuno. I'm Kitchen. Now I'm serving for IDP camp. My hobby is playing music, guitar instrument, like and
And
listening.
how old are you, James?
Thank you.
19.
30. Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, your pictures have moved around a lot. So is there anybody that did not get a chance to introduce yourself and share something about yourself? Raise your hand if you didn't talk yet. Anyone? Philip? Okay, Philip. Yep.
Hello,
Hello.
can you hear me? Hello.
I can hear you, Philip. Yes.
Yes, my full name is Philip Moon, and I am 24 years old. I like reading books, listening music, and watching soccer, like England Premier League or just like World Cup.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you. And it looks like Nilly, can you tell me your full name, how old you are, and something about yourself, something interesting about yourself?
Hello, I'm Naili. Actually, the Naili is my name, and this is my first time join this class. Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you.
How old are you? Oh, go ahead.
Hello, please again.
How old are you? And tell me something about yourself.
I'm 18 and I like reading.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Is there anyone else who hasn't had a chance to talk, to share? I can't. Oh, yep. Okay. Blessing. Go ahead.
My name is Blessings and I am now 18 years old and I love drawing, cycling, and sometimes I also love watching YouTube videos. And these days I'm into like translating. Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I think that's everyone unless I'm missing someone. Like I said, you've moved around several times, so I'm not sure if I've got everyone, but I think so. Okay, well, Day is in Minnesota. So Minnesota is one of the 50 United States, and it's very far north. It's near the border. It borders Canada. So we're in the very center of the United States, at the very top of the United States. And we're the coldest state in the continental 48. So the United States has 48 states in the main continent, and then there's Canada, and then north of Canada is Alaska, and then Hawaii is in the Pacific Ocean. But for the United States, Minnesota in the continental 48 is the most northern and the most central and the coldest state. But I want to ask a question first before I continue about Minnesota. Does anybody know what happens in America on October 31st? Today is October 31st for us. Have you seen in movies or anything what happens on October 31st?
Yeah, Halloween.
That is correct. That is correct. So all the little kids dress up as pirates, as princesses, anything like that, and they go knock on doors and they say trick or treat. And when they come and do that, then we give them candy. So every child that comes to my house tonight gets a piece of candy, and they go to many houses and they get lots of candy. Have you guys, do you guys have American candy there? Like Reese's peanut butter cups or $10,000, $100,000 bars? Zaire, have you had American candy before?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay. So do you guys have do you have Coca-Cola in Myanmar?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Okay. What other American foods do you have there?
Fast food
Philip?
restaurant,
Go ahead.
burger.
KFC.
Yeah, French fries also.
French fries, okay.
We have lottery.
Have what? I'm sorry?
Loteria.
Okay.
Hamburger.
Hamburger, okay. Okay. Do you guys have pizza?
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh,
pizza.
yes, yeah, we have.
Pizza.
Okay, very. So yes, those are very American foods. Hamburgers, hot dogs, pizza. So chocolate shakes, you know, ice cream, dessert. Americans like a lot of dessert. Usually have dessert after every evening meal. So Americans typically eat very simple foods in the morning. So they have breakfast cereal, eggs, toast, mostly coffee. So here, quick question. Who here is a tea drinker? Raise your hand. If you drink tea. If you drink coffee, raise your hand. Okay, so only a few. So who here drinks Coca-Cola? Raise your hand if you, no, okay, okay. So Nai, tell me a drink that you like to have.
So about Coca-Cola?
Or what's your favorite drinks? What are some drinks you like?
Yeah, I very like to drink Coca-Cola every time. Yeah, I can start drink that. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. How about you, Nili? What do you like to drink?
I like bubble tea. I really like this.
Okay, bubble tea?
Yes.
Very good. How about you, Nugan? What do you like to drink? Oh, you guys all switched again. I can't find you. There you are. Can you hear me, Nugan? And N-G-U-N. I forgot how to pronounce your name. There you are.
Yes. I like Sunkist orange flavor.
Oh, okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. So today is October 31st here in Minnesota. I guess it's November 1st for you there in Myanmar, in Burma. Today we had snow for the first day. So in Minnesota, we have winter. We have the 4 seasons, summer, fall or autumn, winter, and spring. And we're just starting to move into winter here in Minnesota. And so it can get very cold in Minnesota. It can get to minus 40 degrees Celsius during the winter. So it can get very cold. And we have winter, we have snow for as much as 5 months out of the year. So let's see. Thuzar, have you ever seen snow before? Are you there? Can you hear me? Thuzar, can you hear me? I see you're trying to get your button there. There you are. Have you seen snow? Have you ever seen
Yes.
snow? Okay. Where did you see snow?
No, I have not seen real snow.
Okay. What is the coldest temperature that you have experienced?
Mm,
In Celsius is fine. Yep.
31 degree or 32 degree.
Is that the warmest or the coldest?
It's the coldest.
Coldest. Okay. Okay. Yep. So today, when we woke up here in Minnesota, it was 0 degrees Celsius. It was actually minus degrees Celsius this morning. And it will get much, much colder as the year continues. So, but we love snow here. So in Minnesota, a lot of people ice skate in the winter. They ski, they downhill ski and cross country ski. We also have snowmobiling. So people ride snowmobiles like cars made for the snow, and they can go very fast. So Minnesotans do a lot of activities outside in the snow. When I was younger, I used to camp. I used to go camping in the snow. So we would dig out a big pile of snow. I'm going to have to leave my glasses on so I can see your names and faces better. And then we would pile up snow really high, like 3 meters high, and then let it settle down. And then once it settled for a couple of hours, we would dig out the middle of it and we would sleep inside of it. So it was very, very interesting. We also would cut holes in the lake. So in Minnesota, the lakes freeze over. They get so cold that the lakes freeze, and you can actually walk on the lakes in the winter when it freezes. And if it's been cold for long enough, we can drive cars on the lakes. Can you imagine driving a car on the lake in Burma or Myanmar? That would be a very it wouldn't work very well, right? So
That's weird.
I'm sorry?
That's weird.
Yeah, it's very different, isn't it? So we have houses that have to be very well insulated. There's a lot of thick walls for the houses to the outside, and they have to dig foundations. They have to put the houses on thick concrete so that the houses can stay warm in the winter. So in the winter, most people don't spend a lot of time outside. They go from their house to their car, then they drive, or to the bus, and then they drive, and then they go into the building, whether it's at school or at work, but they don't go outside much. They love the winter, but they don't spend a lot of time out there. They'll go and play for an hour, but then they'll come back. And so a couple of things that Minnesotans like to do is they like to have bonfires. So big fires, you put a bunch of wood pile it up in the snow, and then you light the fire, and then you have a hot fire on a cold winter day, and then you also can roast marshmallows. Has anyone heard? Let's see. James, have you ever heard of s'mores? You switched. Where are you, James?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Have you ever?
I don't know what kind. What was this?
So a s'more is when you roast a marshmallow, and so it cooks and it's all soft in the middle. James, do you know what a marshmallow is?
Mushroom.
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
Yes.
No, I don't know.
Okay, it's a very soft piece of candy that it's very sugary, and so you can warm it up and make it hot in the middle with the fire, and then you take 2 pieces of graham crackers like cookies, and then you take a piece of chocolate. So you take graham cracker, chocolate, and then marshmallow, and then another graham cracker, and the hot marshmallow melts the chocolate, and it's called a s'more. Yeah. So many Americans very much like this. It's a very much of a treat to have when you have a bonfire. So we enjoy having s'mores very much.
Yes, this is a kind of dessert.
It's a kind of dessert that you have outside when you're having a bonfire.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So let's see. Iris, tell me, what are some of the animals that you have in your country?
So we have deers and elephants. And I think we have bears, not like the the biggest, but they're not small too. And
Okay.
we have
So we have most of the animals in Minnesota are up in the north. So Minnesota is a very tall state. It is hundreds of miles from, or hundreds of kilometers from north to south. And so most people in Minnesota live in Minneapolis and St. Paul, the two main cities. And so there's about 3.5 million, almost 4 million people in the metropolitan area. And there's another about 2 million for the rest of the state. So from the south of Minnesota, there's a lot of farmland. So Minnesota has some of the richest soil in the world for growing crops. And so there are farms that are very large. They plant corn, for example, and they can plant corn in an area that is 10 kilometers by 10 kilometers. Just corn. So all you see is corn the whole way. And then you have the Minneapolis and St. Paul area. And then as you go north from there, you have many lakes. So Minnesota has over 10,000 lakes in this one state. And there's a lot of evergreen trees. Do you know what can anyone tell me what an evergreen tree is? Vida, do you know what an evergreen tree is?
A tree that grows green apple. I don't know, really sure.
Okay. No, it's actually, it's not it's a tree that doesn't have leaves. It has pine needles. So they're just little needles, and it has pine cones. It doesn't grow any fruit. But the reason they call it an evergreen tree is because it stays green all year. So even in the cold winter, there's still green trees here because the evergreen stays green the whole year with their pine needles. And so there's many, many evergreen trees in northern Minnesota. So in northern Minnesota is also where the animals are, many of the animals. So in Minnesota, we have moose, which are very large animals. They can grow to be probably 3 meters tall, and they can weigh 3,000 pounds, which I believe is about 12 or 1,400 kilograms. So they're very big animals, and they look very kind, but they're very dangerous. You don't want to approach a deer, or excuse me, a moose, because it can be very aggressive if it gets agitated or angry. We also have what's called mountain lions. Lily, do you know what a mountain lion is?
Can you say that again, please?
You know what a mountain lion or a cougar is, the animal?
The animal.
Okay, a mountain lion is it's a big cat. It's almost like a lion in Africa, but it doesn't have the fur around its neck. And they are in northern Minnesota, but they don't like people, and they're very dangerous. So it's best not to encounter a mountain lion if you can help it. But we also have bears, and we also have what's called timber wolves. So we have wolves, and they're all wild up north. And then we have what's called a raccoon. So a raccoon is a little animal. It's maybe the size of a cat or a dog, and it has black eyes. So it's got gray on the top, and then by its mouth, but it's got a black band usually around its eyes, and they have hands that can grab very well. And so raccoons are very common, even in the cities, and they will eat garbage. So if you don't put strong top on your garbage can, they will go and eat the garbage out of the garbage can, and they're quite a bit of a pest. So, in Minnesota, there are 6 million people in the state. And in Minneapolis and St. Paul, there are about 3.5 to 4 million people. But of those 3.5 to 4 million people in Minneapolis and St. Paul, there are 1 million immigrants and refugees. We actually have a large number of Karen people here in Minnesota. I think 20,000 or more. We have 100,000 immigrants and refugees from Somalia. We have many from India and China. So many places in the world. I think we have 60 different countries represented here in Minnesota. And so it is in a very interesting place. There are restaurants here from Chinese restaurants, Vietnamese restaurants, Nepali restaurants. There are African restaurants. There are European restaurants. There are Mexican restaurants. So if you come to Minnesota and you want to try food from around the world, you can do it right here in Minnesota. It's a very interesting place. It's very what we would call diverse, very diverse. Yes. So Blessing, can you tell me what is the most interesting international food that you've had a chance to try?
Actually, I didn't get a chance to try lots of national food, international food, but I love pizza. Yeah.
Okay. And do you like spicy foods, Blessing, or do you like it not to be so spicy?
I love spicy food, and I think I also love like Korean noodles. Yeah.
Do you like kimchi?
One of my favorite.
Okay. Okay. So for Minnesotans, most Minnesotans are, when I was growing up, the state was very, very white. And most Minnesotans have ancestors that come from Scandinavia, so Sweden, Norway, Finland, and then from England and from Germany. And so most Minnesotans, when I was growing up, were all white. And so we didn't have spicy foods. We had sausages from Germany, and we had fish and chips from England and things like that. But we had very simple food and not very spicy. So now as I get older and I'm trying different kinds of food, I realize that I don't eat very spicy foods. It's a little bit hard for me. Kimchi is one of those foods where it's very strong, a very strong flavor for me. And so, you know, for Minnesotans, my age, most of us don't eat spicy foods. But then like my children, they like spicy foods because they grew up with more variety of foods than I did when I was growing up. So let me see. Cece, do you like to cook?
Yes, I like to cook, but I cannot cook very well. I just like it. I just
So
like cooking. Yes.
What is something you cook well?
Or fried egg.
Okay, fried eggs.
Yes, every day I cook rice.
Okay.
6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, that's my duty. I'm in charge of cooking rice in my
Okay.
house.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying something like cake, but it never work out. I'm trying something. It's like something new version, you know.
Were you the one last time that made brownies? Brownies. No, it wasn't you. Someone had made brownies before, which is a very American dessert. And you get a box and you add water and eggs and mix it up and put it in the oven. It's very simple, but it's very sweet. Americans like a lot of desserts, to be really honest. So
yeah, I never heard that.
okay. So I would like to. Oh, go ahead,
Yeah, my question is 8 hours in Minnesota is very expensive?
Oh, is the cost of living high?
Yeah, I mean, is eating out expenses in Minnesota?
Eating
If
eating
I
out.